Hey, what's up, you fuckers? It's that time again. Time for one day old fart. Know you little birdies were anxious for some more food, so here I am to feed you. It's episode 4. And I'll pause for a second. I know what you guys are thinking. Episode 4? Wait, Mike, there is no episode 3. What's going on? Can't you fucking count? I can count. The reason there is no episode 3 right now is because there is some technical issues with it. What happened was, went over to Joe's house to do episode 3. We did episode 3. I recorded it on my computer. He recorded it on his computer. Sent him my audio, and we were gonna overlay it with each other. But since I have he has a Mac, and I have a Windows, I guess that doesn't work. So if we ever get that figured out, you guys will get your episode 3, but until then, it's going to be one of those, it's going to be a lost tape. So, now that we got that out of the way for you idiots, I wrote down some things I wanted to talk about here. And if there was an episode, and if the episode 3 did come out, you guys would know what I wanted to talk about today. So I kind of talked about it in that one. But so basically, a couple weeks ago, went to spring training, Philly spring training down in Clearwater. It was a fucking blast. Had a great time. Went down with Pat and Raul for a week. Saw 2 games. Wanted to see 3, but the third one got rained out on Saturday. So Pat is a Braves fan, for who the fuck knows why. I actually do know why. It's bullshit reasons. We won't get into it. But anyway, we told him we'd go see a Braves game, since he was going to come down to see Phillies with us. Least we could do. So on Saturday, the Braves were playing the Yankees, and the Yankees played down in Tampa. So we went to go see that one. Got tickets, the whole 9, and the game got rained out. Typical Pat luck there. If he's listening, he knows what I'm talking about. You're fucked. But anyway, so we got down there on Thursday for St. Patty's Day. Missed that game, or we didn't get to the hotel till about 5, I think it was. Then put our shit away, and immediately went down to the bar, got fucked up. Did that the entire week. Struggling. That was another point that I have on my little notepad here. How much my drinking skills have declined since after college. I used to be able to drink every day, wake up, no hangover, go to class, come back, do it all over again. Now I drink 2 beers, wake up the next day, feel like I want to die. So what I meant by that was, the first day I was good, second day I was good, third day, it's hurting, but just got re-drunk, so I was feeling good. Did end up making a mess in one of the bar bathrooms, but that's a different story for another time. Fourth day, hurting, couldn't hang. The last day, struggling so much, the trip home was awful. Wanted to kill myself. If I could have, I would. It was that bad. And then the preceding week, got back on Monday night, about 9. The preceding week at work was so bad, I thought I was going to die. That's another thing. A week-long hangover. I hope I'm not the only one in that boat that gets like this anymore. I legit had a week-long hangover. I just now finally got over it. I've been back for 2 weeks, I think it has been. Ugh. It's rough. It's rough. Can't hang like I used to. And that brings me to another point I had here. Fucking American Airlines. Sucks. The flight there delayed. We got in about an hour or so later than we should have. And of course we land in Clearwater during rush hour. So the half-hour ride from the airport to our hotel turns into over an hour. Sucked. But it wasn't bad. As you know, on the first day of the trip, you're just pumped to be there, so you're good. The traffic ride from the hotel to the airport on the last day sucked, because all you want to do is go home, and you're hungover. Feel like shit. So we get on the plane. We had a transfer in Charlotte. Of course, that gets a little delayed too. Then we finally get to Philly. We land, and I notice we just stop on the runway. I think, oh, well, what the fuck's going on here? So probably about a half hour goes by. We haven't moved. We're just sitting there, and the pilot comes on. He says, "Oh, there's another plane blocking our terminal. We're gonna be here for about 10 more minutes." Well, about 15-20 minutes goes by. Nothing. Then we finally move. So that was a big pain in the dick. Then it took probably about another half hour, 45 minutes maybe a little longer. I don't know how much time it was. I didn't keep track, but it felt like a long ass time to wait for the shuttle to take us back. It was just a big clusterfuck. Big clusterfuck. Didn't get home till 9. Had to go into work on the following Tuesday at 7. And like I said, hungover as fuck. Wanted to kill myself. But yeah, all in all, great trip. Never gone down to spring training before. But I think it's going to have to be an annual thing. It was awesome. The weather was great. Besides that Saturday that it rained. But even though it was raining, it was still warm out. So you could kind of hang out at the open air bars, which we did for a little bit. Then we decided to go to Tampa. My buddy from work was there too, which coincidentally he went down with his friend the same exact days that I was going down. And he was staying in Tampa, so he met him down in Tampa at this hockey bar. Forget what it was called, but it was a hockey specific bar. Watched the Flyers game. I think they lost that game. It was a good time. Got drunk there. Met these two MILFs sat across the bar from us, talking to them. One was from Jersey. Became friendly. And then they left. They said they were going to this place called Ducky's. So we're like, oh yeah, we gotta fucking go there too. Probably about an hour after they left, we left, got there. No sign of them. They probably lied to us. Told us they were going somewhere because they knew we were gonna follow them, and then went to a completely different place. That's definitely how it worked. But anyway, I got there, had some margaritas, and projectile vomited all over their bathroom. I don't think it was that bad though. I think I got it all in the toilet. Because I think I remember thinking to myself after I was done, wow, that was good. I got it all in the toilet. No mess. Because if anyone knows how I like to do it, I like to make a mess and then just leave and not clean it up. So I'm an asshole like that. Only to people I don't know, though. Sorry, girl at Kutztown I met at a frat party. Your bathroom, I fucked it up. Anyway, so yeah, that's the spring training story. And the fucking American Airlines. If I have a choice in life, I will never fly American Airlines again. Their seats are tiny as fuck. There's no leg room. And just the travel was awful. The turbulence, I know you probably can't control that. But the turbulence was rough. I don't think the pilot knew what he was doing. The landing was rough. Just a bunch of things that have turned me off from American Airlines. Good thing I don't travel that much. Probably be another year before I step foot on an airplane again. Thank God. So, changing the subject. Another thing that I'm fucking pissed about. I'm not gonna call this place out, because I like them. But it's almost boating season. April 14th, fuckers. Day 1. It's coming close. It's about, is it 2 weeks? 2 weeks now. I guess 2 weeks tomorrow, since tomorrow's the 1st. But anyway. So I took my boat to the shop, the regular shop I take it to. I don't know why I take it to this place. I guess they do good work. Their receptionist is nice. So I fucking take it to this place. And every time I take it to this place, something comes up. I take it in to get a scuff removed off the side. I mean, I've never done that, but I'm just throwing out that as an example of little work that I've taken it in there for. And they call me. Everything is fucking wrong. Everything's broken. It's got to be replaced. This and that. Every fucking time. Every time they call me, I don't have their number saved in my phone. They have 500 different phone numbers they call me from. But I always know it's them. It's always an Elkton number, an unknown Elkton number. And it's always a couple days after I've dropped it off. So I know it's them. And I get so nervous every time they call me. Because I know I'm just going to have to give them more money in the end. And of course, this time was no different. I took it in yesterday after work. Went down to Charlestown. Took the winter cover off. You know, all that jazz. Took it to the shop. Just to drop it off for some, pre-season prep work. Just to make sure nothing got fucked up over the winter. Nothing froze and cracked. All the fluid levels are okay, and it starts. Because if anyone knows, last summer I had some major work done, so I wanted to take it in just to make sure they didn't fuck it up. Nothing was fucked up, because I didn't want to have this same problem again this summer. So let's just get everything done now, and not have to lose 2 months out of my season in the prime months, July and August, like I did last year. So I take it in. I'm expecting everything to go fine. All they were going to do was start it up. Make sure everything was going good. Get a call this afternoon. And I'm thinking, oh, okay, this was easy work. They're telling me, oh, we're done. You can come pick it up this afternoon. But no. Get a call. This guy has a fucking list of shit that is wrong with it. A fucking list. At one point, because he just told me one thing, and he would ask me if I wanted to get that fixed. And I would say, yes or whatever. And then he'd go to the next thing and ask me. And eventually, after a couple things, I was like, dude, why don't we just go over everything that's wrong with it first? Because it sounds like this could cost me. And then I will tell you yes or no on whether I want you to do it or not. Because I'm not just going to say yes to everything. Because you have a lot of shit. So anyway, I ended up telling him to replace the shit. So might as well just do it. Because knowing my luck, it'll be fine. And then 3 weeks later, I'll be out somewhere and the fucking thing won't start. That will be my luck. So I just get it done now. But it's always something. It is always something. I hope I didn't get a lemon. It's an 05. So it's 11 years old. I hope I didn't get a lemon. This thing is killing me sometimes. But I just wanted to get that off my chest because that place, I don't even know why I go there. Like I said, their receptionist is nice. And I guess I do good work. She knows me by name. I walked in there whenever day I dropped it off. What did I say? It was yesterday. Oh, she was so happy to see me. She was smiling. Because last summer I was in there maybe twice a week for a month talking to those assholes. She better know me. And then I was talking to the mechanic, talking to that one receptionist, and then she walked out to go check with the mechanic about something, and this other lady, who I've never seen there before, she must be new, was was kind of talking to me, acting friendly, but just one of those things where she was talking to me but wanting me to leave at the same time. So eventually, I'm just sitting there. I was waiting for the other receptionist to come back so I could say bye and see if she got that answer, that her question answered that she was looking for. But eventually the other lady was like, okay, well, it was good seeing you. Thank you for your business. Have a good day. So I was like, all right, I guess she wants me to fucking leave. So I just turned around and left. It's like, oh, well, I wasn't just waiting for this lady to come out or anything. So we'll see. Tomorrow they'll call me. They usually call in the afternoon during midday. See what they fucking say this time. It'll be something else. Like, oh, we replaced all the stuff that you wanted, but when we were doing that, we found this and that. I know it's gonna happen. It always does. I'll go fuck yourself. I'm about to go find another mechanic because this place is seriously killing me. But I like their receptionist. She's nice. So we'll see what happens. They should give me a call tomorrow. It should be done. I asked them how long this stupid work was going to take, and they said, "Oh no, maybe a couple hours to to take the part off, either fix it or replace it, and put it back on." So we'll see about tomorrow. So into that one. I have one more thing here. I wrote down here on my notepad, humans on Mars. Now, I kind of forget what that means. I think I was listening to a Star Talk podcast yesterday hosted by the man, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Excuse me. He wasn't hosting it this one, though. If I remember correctly, it was the one that Bill Nye, the fucking man Bill Nye, the science guy, hosted. But I think they were talking about life on, or not life on Mars, humans on Mars, and they had the guy that wrote the book The Martian, which turned into the Matt Damon movie. But they had the guy that wrote the book on there, and they were talking about it. I don't know why I wrote this on here. I guess I wanted to talk about it, maybe comment on the podcast because it was really interesting. But I forget what they were talking about, so I can't really comment on it. But I did write a little note here. One of these days, I'm going to the Guitar Center one of these days, maybe after I get my tax refund. So I just have more or less free money to blow on stuff that I don't really need, but I want. I want to get an audio mixer. I think that's what they're called. An audio mixer. And a couple different mics. So I can have guests on and not have the issue that me and Joe ran into by trying to overlay audio on each other. Because it just seemed like a pain in the ass. He said it was going to work, which I think it does, but I think me having a Windows and him having a Mac, this shit's just not compatible and it's fucking up. There's got to be a way to do it though. But anyway, so with the audio mixer and being able to plug in multiple mics into the same mixer and then into my computer, or anyone else's computer really, I guess, we'll be able to solve that issue. But what I was getting at with this, when I get this audio mixer and these mics, definitely need to have Joe's fiance, not girlfriend anymore, fiance, on the podcast because she applied to be a fucking NASA astronaut. She applied to be a volunteer to go to Mars on that mission they're going to do in like 10 years or whenever the fuck it is. She's a crazy person. And we had this conversation at the bar one time after a cornhole game. But I was kind of drunk and it was late, so I forget what exactly we were talking about. So I got to have her on and talk about her again. It's crazy. She's a crazy person. So that would be a good one. After I get this audio mixer, should be in about a couple weeks, whenever fucking tax refund comes in. It's been almost 4 fucking months. Whew. But hey, another great episode in the books. Hope everyone enjoyed. Like I said, well, hopefully we get this episode 3 out there. Because I thought it was a pretty good one. Thought it was pretty funny. I had Joe on there again. Like I said earlier, just repeating myself at this point to get more airtime. But anyway, end of this podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good one, you fucks.